Hey guys, so Chan here from LazerGaming. In this video, I have all the news you need for the Black Ops 4 beta, the Blackout version of it, which comes out tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, so that's September 10th at 1 p.m. Eastern. There is a good chance we get it early, but it is already 8 p.m. On the East Coast, so I doubt it'll come out tonight, but there's a good chance that it comes out a bit early tomorrow, as I usually don't quite stick to the beta start dates when it comes to Call of Duty games. But I'm just going to go through all the information we know, other than the start time, which I already stated. But yeah, just going to get right into this. If you guys are new, you should subscribe down below for much more content on everything in the Call of Duty universe. But we're just going to start right off with the player count. So the player count is 80 for the Blackout beta. There's going to be solos, duos, and squads. Squads will likely be of 5, however they will probably experiment with 3s, 4s as well, as they've stated that they will experiment. There's 5 vehicles total, however there are 4 confirmed, which are the cargo truck, the ATV, the Zodiac inflatable boat, and the Little Bird helicopter. The Little Bird and the cargo truck both hold 5 people, which is 1 driver and 4 passengers, while the ATV and the inflatable boat hold 1 driver and 1 passenger for 2 people total. The cargo truck can also hold extra inventory, so if you run out of space in your backpack, the truck can be used to take more items with you or your squad. The helicopters will spawn at dedicated helipads, which can either be just flat terrain in the middle of the map or actual helipads on top of buildings. Players enter the maps via sort of like attack helicopters, and I'm assuming each squad will get their own helicopter. However, they all go in a line, and then you wingsuit dive onto the point. And the wingsuits can be used pretty aerodynamically, so you can kind of fly down and up and down and up, and sort of like, it's not just straight down as we see in most other battle royale games. You can actually maintain a level height if you want, because wingsuits are a lot more mobile than just simply skydiving and then pulling a parachute. Fall damage is active, however if you jump from a certain height you can pull your parachute or activate your wingsuit, so it's not that big of a deal. Friendly fire is on in the beta. RPGs are also available on the map and can be used to take out vehicles. We've seen multiple kinds of RPGs as well. Max health in Blackout is 150, so just like normal. However, there are numerous ways to heal, including bandages, trauma kits, king-size med kits. Basic bandages are unique in Blackout compared to other VR games because they do take you back to full health. However, I'm assuming you get less of them, and they can only heal 1 person, and they probably take a long time to do so. You can also get armor in Blackout, so similar to the heist game mode, there are 3 tiers of armor. Low, medium, and high, or small, medium, large. I kind of forget, but there's 3 tiers of armor. One of them will cover your entire body, including your head, and then that's obviously the highest tier armor, and then the first tier armor will likely just cover parts of your body, or maybe a specific part like the chest. Paranoia is one of the perks, and there are consumable perks available in Blackout, and they can be used for a limited time, so either you get them out of stuff like vending machines or you find them on the ground. We're not entirely sure how this works yet, but we do know a lot of the perks that are in the game. So Paranoia gives an audio alert when you're targeted by an enemy. Skulker is move faster while crouched and prone. Stimulant increases max health by 100 points, which seems very overpowered and is hopefully quite rare. Outlander reduces damage from the circle and increases speed while taking damage from the circle. Looter reveals nearby stashes and items. Iron Lungs is hold your breath longer while shooting sniper rifles or diving underwater. And Consumer reduces the time it takes to use items, heal, or revive teammates by 20%. Players carry 2 primary weapons in this, and it doesn't state whether this counts as a secondary weapon. If you're not carrying a weapon, a melee knife is used. Treyarch is targeting 60 FPS for all platforms, and there's no FPS lock, so it can either go above or below that. There are 20 characters available in Blackout, with more to come post-launch. Characters are unlocked via specific missions, objectives, and the missions vary by character. So like, for example, the mission to unlock Battery is something to do with the War Machine. So you can find the War Machine, get a couple kills with it, and then finish like top 10, and you would unlock Battery. I'll have unlock guides of pretty much all the specialists up on the channel throughout this week if we are able to do that in the beta, so don't forget to stay tuned to the channel for that. Emotes are planned, but they're not going to be in the beta just yet. And here's some of the named locations. So Estates is the rich neighborhood, has a giant helipad where the Little Bird can spawn. good location if you want a shot at getting a chopper early. This actually holds Stronghold and Raid on it, Stronghold from Black Ops 3 and Raid from Black Ops 2. A construction site is the unfinished skyscraper, has a ton of loot and lots of opportunities to base jump out of high areas to safety if things get hot. This one looks like a really cool place, and I definitely want to drop here, especially since mid-gunfight you can literally just run off the side of the building, which seems super sick. Array is a few slices of elevation and play centered around a big relay dish. Make for a brutal war zone with lots of cover. Nuketown Island, lots of gears underground in the bunkers and lively action above ground. So obviously this is pretty cool. There's bunkers underground for the Nuketown because a nuke went off, and then we also get the houses outside of the main Nuketown map, which is pretty cool, something we don't get in any other Call of Duty game. In addition to this, the sign will show how many people are in Nuketown Island, so especially at the end of the game, this could be really cool if you get the final kill and then stand next to the sign showing a countdown to 1. That could be pretty cool. And as well, it might tell you how many people are left on the island. If you think you've got everyone, but the sign says there's more people, you might want to look around for that last person. Firing range is the hottest of hotspots if you want instant action with plenty of players. This is your go-to destination, right in the center of the map, and I'm assuming there's going to be a ton of loot. This is firing range from Blackout, or Hollywood from Black Ops 2, and I mean fire range from Black Ops 1. Hydro Dam, big base jumps, and deadly falls make up the critical point at the end of the map's length, forking river. So this is the end of the river, and it's at the top of the map, and we obviously saw this in the trailer. Asylum, you never know if you're going to run into zombies as well as other players there, and if you kill zombies here, you can get special loot, which is pretty cool. Cargo docks, lots of elevation changes, a ship to roam on, and a giant crane arm. Great place to pick up a boat spawn. So cargo is actually cargo from Black Ops 2. Factory has lots of battles that go indoor, outdoor with rooftop ambush action. Fracking tower is a tower located in a depressed, highly exposed to the hills surrounding it. Turbine, bridge-to-bridge combat, large internal and exterior areas, lots of desert and rocks to battle behind, and I'm assuming part of this will be Turbine from Black Ops 2. Rivertown, urban combat, building to building fighting, perfect for close range encounters, only area on the map surrounded completely by water. Train station, long sight lines, and train car to car combat. Train car to train car combat. Kind of weird, but it sounds pretty cool. Treyarch's testing split screen for Blackout, however not in the beta. It's not a simulation. Blackout takes place in Northern California. Treyarch is not ruling any additional characters out, but there's going to be 22 weapons, I believe, or 20 plus weapons in the beta as well. The beta will end on September 17th. It goes live on September 14th if you're on Xbox and PC, and if you're on PC and you want the open beta, it goes live on September 15th. There isn't too much other information we know. If you guys have any other information, don't forget to leave it down below in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There are some few things with the bullets. There actually is bullet drop and bullet leading in this, which is pretty cool. And so with your sniper, you're definitely going to have to lead it. And in addition to this, the specialists, a lot of their abilities are pickups on the map, like Ruin's grappling hook, for example, or the trip mine. And the zone is actually made of Nova gas, and it looks like it will move in pretty fast. However, in the image that we saw, players were definitely outrunning it, which is always good to know. Circles will definitely end in different spots. They won't end at the same spot. They are random, but not entirely random, because they won't end entirely over water and stuff like that. In addition to this, I'm just going to go over quickly Blackout by the numbers. There are 3 tiers of health and armor, 8 primary ammunition types, 12 equipment items, 17 consumable perks, 17 weapon attachments, 24 different weapons, and 125 items in total. So that's a lot of stuff. I'm assuming the ammunition, there's going to be AP rounds, different types of ammunition. And keep in mind, ammunition is extremely important for this. Having the right type of ammo for your gun will dictate what kind of gun you want to pick up. There are special chests that will spawn in set locations on the map. So in addition to this, there are chests, which is pretty cool. There are also supply drops and stuff like that that you can call in for your squad, which is definitely unique. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. All you guys need to know for Blackout. I want to go over that because the special chest thing specifically is something that we weren't entirely sure was going to be in this because in games like PUBG, for example, there aren't chests like Fortnite style chests. So it is pretty interesting that that is in Blackout. If you guys are new here, don't subscribe down below for everything in the Call of Duty universe. But that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.